Hello to Denise and to the rest of the Revive Restoration team. This is Samantha from Feed Me Leads. I spoke to Denise earlier and I told her that I would send you all the screencast. And so here it is. I'm going to keep it really short and sweet. I just want to go through your site really quickly, go through one of your competitors' sites really quickly. Then I'm actually going to give you 3 ways that you can use today for free to start bringing in some more traffic to your site. And so I send these screencasts out with all of this free information. And often when business owners see what I do, how I do it, and how much work is put into it, they decide that they want to team up. So if you watch this through and you feel the same, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. But without further ado, let's get into it. And so here I am on your homepage, which looks very professional. It looks good. It looks like you guys definitely invested some time and or some money into this. So it looks really good, but there is not a lot of content on here. And so Google is going to be ranking your website based off of around 200 different factors. One of those key factors is going to be content. You want to have at least 1,000 to 1,500 words on this homepage. And right now, you guys currently have 188 words. So we definitely want to add in quite a bit more content. We also want to make sure that content is quality educational content. Google is going to send out their bots and they're going to crawl through your site, read the content, and determine whether or not it will help Google users find the information or the services that they're looking for. Also, in addition to making sure you have the appropriate amount of content, we want to make sure that content is filled with the appropriate amount of buyer intent targeted high volume keywords so that we can get you ranked for all of the right things. And so over here, I have hopped onto Google. The keyword I'll be using for today is water damage restoration in Janesville. This is a really good keyword. It brings in around 100 searches per month. So if you were to convert just a few of those into customers every month, you'd be doing really well for just one keyword. And so underneath the search bar is typically where we are going to see Google Ads. There are no Google Ads popping up right now, but Google Ads are a really good way to get your name out there and build some brand recognition, especially while you are waiting for your SEO to warm up. However, if they are done incorrectly, you can definitely waste quite a bit of money on them, but if they're done right, they're a good way to get things moving more quickly. And so underneath where the ads would typically be, now here at the top, we have our Google Map Pack. And so the Google Map Pack is a really great spot to be at if you're in one of these top 3 spots right here. Gets you right at the top of the first page. And in order to make it into one of these 3 spots, you have to have a lot of citations. And so a citation is just when your business is listed on an online local directory. So think Yelp or Yellow Pages or Yext. Those are all good examples of directories that people trust and use a lot. And so you want to be on more of those directories than these 3 businesses are right here. And so scrolling down right here, I have made it to the organic search results. This is a really good spot to be at. This should be the primary area of focus. It's actually going to be your best long-term return on investment. Google has come out and said that over 70% of people, when they type something into the search bar, they are going to end up clicking on one of these organic search results, and they're almost always going to click on one towards the top of the first page. And so here is the first company page to pop up for this keyword. And so I did a word counter search on them as well. They currently have 307 words. So although they have more than you have, they definitely do not have enough. So it would be extremely easy to beat them out content-wise. But you also, in order to get up here, need a lot of backlinks. And so a backlink is basically just a shout out from another website. You want to get these backlinks from high-powered and relevant websites. So a good example of a good backlink for you guys to get would be a backlink from a local plumbing company website. If they were to give you a backlink from one of their pages, that would be a really good way to bring some more power to your site. And so over here, I've hopped on to Ahrefs. Ahrefs is a really great tool. If you guys ever try and do this on your own, I highly recommend using this. It is a little pricey. It costs me around $400 a month to use, but it gives me a lot of great information. And so right here, I can see that the company page we were just looking at has 160 backlinks from 17 different domains, and they are ranking organically for 78 keywords. And so here I can take a look and see which keywords those are. And so here it'll list all the different keywords, how many people search for that keyword every month, and what position they hold for that keyword on Google and how much traffic it brings them. And so we can go through, see which ones apply to your business, bring in the most volume, and we can incorporate those into the content for your website. And so now I want to do the exact same thing that I just did with the keywords with their backlinks as well. And so they right now have 160 backlinks. We don't only want to beat them out with the quantity of backlinks, we also want to beat them out with the quality. And so we can go through all of their backlinks and see which ones have a high DR domain rating. And we can snag the best ones for your site, and we can go through other competitors' sites, get the best ones from theirs, and then find some on our own. So they have, now it's saying 157 backlinks. So that is a pretty easy number to beat, but also keep in mind that this is just one competitor for one keyword for one of the services that you guys provide, and we want to be able to beat out all of your competition. And so over here, before I wrap this up, I have typed your website into Ahrefs as well, and it's telling me you guys have 92 backlinks from 37 different domains and are organically ranking for 484 keywords. And so let's just take a quick peek and see which keywords you're ranking for. And so it looks like you're ranking really well for a few keywords. So we have Madison restoration, so that's probably a pretty good one. But a lot of these are more like national keywords. So what does smoke damage look like? So that's a good sign. It does mean that you are handing out good quality educational content. So that is great, but it's not a buyer intent keyword. Someone who is typing this in isn't necessarily looking to buy something right now. So here's a good example of another buyer intent keyword. It's location specific, water mitigation. So you are around on the second page for that one. We'll just take a close look. And so here you're ranking really well, but this has your company name in them. So if someone wasn't already looking for Revive Pros, it would be harder for them to find you. So I would definitely say that we should be focusing on more buyer intent, location specific keywords. You are focusing on a few of them, but they don't bring in a lot of searches every month, and you are not on the first page for them either. So those are a few things we want to pay attention to. That and the other three things that we talked about, which to recap was number one, just adding in more content. And that's where we'd want to add in those relevant buyer intent keywords. Number two, we want to add some more citations to get you ranked on the map pack. And then number three, we want to make sure that the backlinks you have already are relevant and high powered backlinks. A lot of times when investing in SEO, you can hire an SEO company that actually ends up getting backlinks that hurt you instead of help you. So we'd want to make sure that all of your backlinks are above board, and we'd also want to add some more as well. And so that's what I have for you for today. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this and got something out of it. If you're interested in learning more, please email me back or you can give me a call. My number is 714-975-5909. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to speaking with you guys.